game 1 with Ram and Haarsnow. I feel like we should stop taking Snake to PS2.
Yeah, Snake does get a lot off of it. But the thing is, he gets a lot off of a lot of other stages too. Like Small Battlefield, pretty similar thing. Smashville, it just becomes a giant, like, no man's land in the middle as soon as C4 goes down there. Kalos, Snake on Kalos is also hard to deal with, matchup dependent. So maybe PS2 is the lesser of a lot of evils, but it's still hard.
Haarsnow coming out of the gate really kind of trying to push the momentum in his favor by getting like the immediate turn-up throw into the grab there and finding the parasol up top as well. Haarsnow even, oh, I thought that was a stitch. I have this theory that Peach mains will always pull the stitches when they need it.
It's kind of the mark of a true Peach main. It's kind of like how Luigi's get the misfire. True Luigi mains get the misfire when they need it. It's just like that, And it's so dangerous when that happens. But right now, Ram starting to box back. Kind of found the win condition on the ledge, but Haarsnow, Peach being a bully as well. It just takes one interaction to maybe get a good, maybe 50-60 on there. And, if that had fallen through, there we go. It's the down tilt. Yeah. Amazing match, though.
Yeah, I'm loving the way that Haarsnow is playing. Jumping around and mixing up the movement as well. A lot of the times, Peaches like to land with an aerial, but sometimes Haarsnow is just like straight up just fast falling right back down to the stage and, taking a grab or finding a weird option. It's really great and refreshing movement. Using the Peach Bomber to actually get around the edge guard as well. It seems like Haarsnow is very, very confident in this matchup so far, but Ram still kind of trailing behind, a little bit lapped as well, too. Haarsnow recognizing where the C4 is and immediately going to the other side of the stage. I'm loving the awareness because a lot of the times when people don't know really how to fight Snake, it's just because they're unaware of what Snake kind of controls at that point.
And on top of that, too, to do that as Peach, you have to have really strong movement. Peach, one of the slowest characters on the ground and in the air. She just has the illusion of speed because of the float and stuff. So she has a lot of options available to her.
Look at this empty hop movement coming up from Haarsnow. Goes to show how confident he is playing right now. Really great stuff. Looking for the nair, though. It's not going to be enough. Look at this move. I am so not over this movement. It's working really nice. But here comes Ram firing right back with the read on the roll behind and the up tilt. Good stuff.
Yeah, when you start to get those in game 1, that's kind of a big morale boost. Because, like, okay, I got an up tilt early on. That means I kind of have a bead on this person's movement. Okay, but Haarsnow really starting to fly through some big hitboxes. Hopefully they don't overextend. I know a lot of Peaches do tend to do that because they have to be in your face, but Haarsnow kind of dancing with danger and coming out ahead until that Toad. This could be huge, but the back air alleviating some pressure.
Yeah, it seems like the back air is always there to kind of push Ram away. It seems like Ram is not really picking up on a lot of the combos that he's really kind of known for here. He's only getting kind of these one-off hits and then not really getting the mileage that he needs. Look how confident Haarsnow is, though. The spot dodge into the immediate Peach combo here, but still up tilt right out of the corner.
I love it. You have to make sure that you don't show your opponent respect until they make you show respect. If you think you can just come down there and up tilt, do it. If you detonate that C4, just do it. Go grab. This could lead to a little bit here on the offstage situation. This could be bad, Lyric.
Yeah, I mean, Haarsnow went from solidly, winning to now last stock very, very easily. And this is, kind of the sneaky part about Snake, right? Snake can take a lot of stocks. Unfortunately, the stick only goes onto the platform and not actually onto Peach herself. But honestly, I mean, Ram has gotten a ton of chip damage here, and it's working out. 82, honestly, and now 95. It has all kind of fallen apart for Haarsnow. Has to play it very, very carefully at this point. But still, the Tomahawk grab there looking good. Looking for the forward air and the parasol again. Can Ram punish this? No, unfortunate.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to read the drift on Peach Parasol. She just has so many options. But the confidence that we saw before from Haarsnow might not be as on display. Okay, maybe I lied because that Peach Bomber was big, but that up tilt is bigger, and Ram coming from behind for the victory.
3 stocks taken with an up tilt.
It's Snake. Just Snake things. I mean, it's a pretty good move. Especially for a slower character like Peach. A lot of times she'll want to jump out of that pressure, and there's no way in hell you're jumping over an up tilt. I don't think a character in the game outside of Fox and Falco or Greninja is doing that consistently.
A lot of times when I commentate Wi-Fi, a lot of people say, oh, all Lyric does is really talk about stage. But I have to talk about stage here because it's important. I mean, I feel like if it's a smaller stage like Smashville, we saw how well Haarsnow applies pressure. Why take Snake to a big stage when you can go somewhere smaller and still be able to find your nair combos there? I disagree with going back here, but honestly, maybe Smashville was banned. We'll see, though. I mean, already looking a lot closer, and now even in Ram's favor.
Yeah, and that's not what you want against a heavy character like Snake, because now he can just walk forward, pull a grenade, and then just hold shield in your face. And unless you like grab him or outplay him really hard, take a risk, it's just inherently so much in his favor. Look at this compounding damage that Ram's putting on just by existing in the right place at the right time, Lyric.
Yeah, I think Ram has started to catch on and finding his footing here. We talked about this a little bit earlier. It is kind of scary to play on a big stage, and then, you know, it's like all the people watching and all that good stuff. But, ooh, okay, you know what? I really like that. To say, Toad, take the grenade and hopefully get the hitbox to kind of push Ram off as well. Nikita, so close.
Yeah, smart way to deal with that, too. Throw out an active hitbox so it won't detonate, and you can get a bit closer to the stage. So Haarsnow keeping composed in those ledge guard situations, but 161. Snake was running over there. You know a grab or an up tilt was happening.
Ooh, okay. Ram recognizing that Haarsnow is getting a little bit anxious for the option, and then just a simple back throw punish. Here comes the river dance. It's not going to be enough, though, with the down smash, too. Looking really good on Ram's side, now doing what Snake does best and holding down the fort with just spacing and all of the utility that Snake has to offer here. Haarsnow, though, going to be able to find the back air on the roll from ledge. Really good stuff.
Yeah, desperately needed right there, because the higher Snake gets, it just becomes more and more of a tower defense game. Like, you can't afford, oh my gosh, that spike could lead up to some big damage, but nothing doing. But yeah, you need to take those stocks early when you're fighting against Snake.
Okay, grenades still are going to be working out in Ram's favor every single time they trade. Tell that Ram always trying to reposition the C4 as well, but here comes Haarsnow. Down tilt into the up air, but Ram is just out of there. He's like, yeah, let me just float on over here, pull a grenade, and your combo's over.
Yep. One of the privilege of being in the lead just means that you can pull those grenades a bit more haphazardly and make sure your opponent, you know, eats those trades. And a lighter character like Peach can't afford to eat too many. Honestly, I was about to say one more grenade could be an issue, but not even getting to that point. Coming down there with a big old up air, and now Haarsnow on the final stock.
You know, in game one, we saw 3 up tilts, and we've seen a back throw, and we've also seen an up air as well. So Ram getting a little bit stylish here. That air dodge from downtown actually making sure Ram gets back. But we talked about this a little bit earlier. Haarsnow using the Toad to get the hitbox out from the grenade and getting a KO with it. That was insanely smart.
Yeah, I mean, Toad doesn't scale super well with damage, so just having that high base knockback in that situation means that it's still just enough on a heavier character like Snake. So good awareness right there from Haarsnow. Ram still not in a bad position. Being a heavier character means that you can afford to box a bit more, but you need to close out soon, because the more chances you get to pull those turnips, the more chances the problem's going to come out. These old bones are feeling the stitch coming out soon if a few more turnips come out.
Could you say more turnips, more problems, if you will?
Facts.
Regardless, though. I mean, it's last stock. We saw this last time. Haarsnow, though, had the throw, but unfortunately, grenade is going to come through and mess that up. Great air dodge down by Ram, even the parry as well. Getting a little bit iffy in the neutral right now, but Ram still just going to jump away, pull the grenade, gets the C4 away so we can position it here on the right side of the stage. Going for the pivot grab, but it's not going to be enough. Haarsnow wants to take us to game 3. Ram going high, though. Just going to pull the grenade, no punish.
Yeah. I mean, if an air dodge came out, I'm pretty sure that would have killed. I mean, has some of the highest base knockback that I've seen out of most of Peach's move. Okay, great movement right there. Haarsnow really trying to close us out. What's going to happen?
Ooh, great air dodges again from Ram. Ram, though, going high up, just not comfortable landing. The air dodge, too. We were talking about Peach being a little bit slower sometimes. So now Ram going to put himself into the corner and then switch positions here. Neutral going to slow down a lot. Once again, trades. I mean, Ram's at 160, but Peach is a little bit lighter here, going for it all, but unfortunately doesn't get the grab. You saw the tomahawk, but no grab after. But, you know, just as game 1 ended with 3 up tilts, game 2 will end with only 1, and that will be the decisive one for sure.
I'm just shocked that that up tilt connected. That had to have been like one of the latest parts of it. Maybe even off of a spot dodge cancel. Maybe Haarsnow tried to hit a button right there. But either way, amazing stuff to Ram. Kind of showcasing Snake right there, using those grenades, using the movement, and also using the weight of Snake to kind of stay alive and keep on forcing more and more trades that were unfavorable for Haarsnow. Haarsnow was amazing in the scrapping department, but when it came to closing out, just you had to commit so much harder as Peach than a Snake.
Yeah, that's so unfortunate too, because we saw exactly what we saw exactly what Haarsnow was telepathing in that last stock. We saw like the turnaround and the jump away, just trying to get the grab there, but it just didn't come out. And Snake up tilt just being such a pest. But we were talking about this a little bit earlier, utilizing the Toad to get the hitbox out early. And since Ram was air dodging to the ledge a lot, that was just going to get picked up. But you got to look at this one more time. Look, unfortunate, it had the movement and everything, but just slippy fingers. Sometimes your brain and your fingers just like miscommunicate. It's like, I knew what I wanted. So close.
That was a peak smash ultimate moment.
Yeah,
honestly.
look at that.
Just spot dodge. Yeah.
You can tell too. You can tell with the little hesitation. Like, wait.
Yep. And then look at this. Like it was, his foot was already in the air. His foot was already in the air. There was no momentum to that kick.
You're sure Brawl Finals finished up? I think Snake up tilt's still hitting.
It is. And honestly, was it the up tilt or was it just Peach being so